Hey guys, it's Dari. Welcome to my channel, and the new video is about the very north of Russia, the Kola Peninsula. In this region there are so many things to do, so many things to see, and also it's quite cold now because it's winter, but I managed to do a lot of things here and I wanted to show you everything, so please watch until the very end. The Kola Peninsula is located on the northwest of Russia and is washed by the White and Barents Seas, and it's just 2 hours by plane from Moscow. Most people start exploring the Kola Peninsula with the capital of the region, the city of Murmansk. And here I want to immediately say an interesting fact that Murmansk is the largest city in the world located beyond the Arctic Circle, and currently around 280,000 people are living there. Let's go for a short walk. And the first thing that caught my eye was the names of the street, which are also doubled in English, which is really rare in Russia. Of course, the first thing that I did is going to post office to send postcards to my patrons. Here is the local post office, which is located in the city center of Murmansk, and since it was close to New Year, there were a lot of people there. By the way, it's so interesting that I'm here in the city for an hour and I already heard a few people speaking English, like from different countries. Wow, that's amazing. I'm so happy now that people from like all around the world, I don't know where they're from. It seems for me the accent was American. Like they're coming to the north of Russia, to such a popular destination. Cool. I was thinking it's strict in Moscow with QR codes that you can visit museums and galleries. Here you even can go inside of McDonald's without a QR code, so you definitely need to have it. You can get it after PCR test or after vaccination, only with Sputnik vaccine. I was also pleasantly surprised by the city center, which was decorated for Christmas and New Year, and I especially liked the central fair, where you could taste some local delicious such as reindeer or sea anchors, and worth noting that everywhere you could pay by card, and overall in Peninsula you could pay by card everywhere. I see already a cool thing. I saw this a few times in Moscow. You can bring your old book, leave it here, and take any book from here. Later we came to probably the most popular restaurant in the city, Tundra, and to enter there you also needed a QR code. This restaurant is a perfect place to try local cuisine. Personally, I took grilled seafood, which was very tasty. However, I want to note that the prices of the restaurant are quite large for locals. Guys, I also want you to know more about life on Kola Peninsula, and here I would like to take a small interview from Ilya, who is actually lives here all his life and works as a signalman, I think it calls something like that, and on part-time he is also doing some tours here. So, Илья, спасибо большое, что согласился небольшое интервью сделать, и мне кажется, самое важное, что все хотят знать, как тут жить в минус 30 зимой. Потому что очень холодно.
Да, нормально. Одеваемся тепло.
Как бы ты привыкаешь вот к такой
Да,
погоде?
абсолютно нормально. То есть тепло одеваешься, и в принципе этого достаточно.
Угу. Слушай, ну интересно, а как бы ты вообще рассказал про жизнь тут? Вот если ты мог рассказать своим друзьям, американцам, например, или из других стран.
Ну, это про свободу. Про свободу выбора, про свободу действий, про, наверное, возможность заниматься тем, чем тебе действительно нравится, чем ты хочешь. Это больше не про карьеру, не про заработки, это про жизнь себе в удовольствие.
Что ты имеешь в виду под свободой? Именно то, что, ну, как бы политика особо не влезает в это?
Вообще, да, то есть она здесь особо тебя не касается. Вот ты сидишь как бы здесь в лесу, и для тебя здесь нету ни государства, ни закона, ничего. Ты сам по себе такой, какой ты есть, и люди сами по себе, и здесь вообще все по-другому, мне кажется, немного работает, чем в более там центральных районах.
Поняла. Вот я помню, мы с тобой еще в первый день общались, ты говорил, как кайфовывает природа, то, что так легко везде съездить, и вот ты прям кайфуешь от этого.
Да, то, что небольшие расстояния, грубо говоря, там до любой точки, то есть здесь есть и там 2 моря, горы, тундры, леса, все, что хочешь, и все на небольшой удаленности от Мурманска, то есть это вопрос там 2-3 часов добраться.
И тут возникает сразу второй вопрос, который, я думаю, нашим друзьям из разных стран будет очень интересно, это медведи.
Да, ну здесь их не сказать, чтобы много, там меньше гораздо, чем на Камчатке, но, собственно, как и любое дикое животное, человек не входит в рацион ни одного дикого животного,
Ну
поэтому...
да. It may seem to you that this is the evening, but in fact it's the morning of the next day. It's so dark here because of the polar night, which lasts 40 days in Murmansk, which means that the sun doesn't appear in the city during this period at all. There is already change in plans. In fact, we should be already on the way to incredibly beautiful place. It's a coast of the ocean, and it's really famous one, Teriberka, one of the most famous places here. But as you can see, there is a huge snowfall, and the roads are closed there. And people who came yesterday, they even can't go back to the city. So now we are coming to the next place. So after the breakfast, we went to a park near the coast, which took us around 30 minutes from the Murmansk. And it's worth saying that thanks to the warm North Atlantic current, the port of Murmansk doesn't freeze. Basically, Murmansk, there is nothing much to do. It's just the city where you arrive. The most beautiful things located outside of it, and now we are going to the south of Kola Peninsula. The next 2 nights we spent in Kirovsk hotel, where QR code is also required, and on the territory of the hotel there is an ice village, and I never been in a place like that, so guys, I was just impressed. The entrance to this iced village costed 600 rubles, so it's about $8. And I was thinking in the beginning if it's worth it, because it look really small outside. But in fact, yeah, it's worth it. It's super gorgeous. And I know that in Norway there should be something like that. As you can see, the sculptures here, it's like it's just a masterpiece. I don't know how they did this in all these details, but absolutely impressive. If one day you have a chance to visit ice villages like that, yeah, it's worth at least one time going. Absolutely worth it. In the hotel there was a buffet, or how we call it in Russia, шведский stol, and guys, trust me, it was kind of with Soviet style, but it's also atmospheric. Илья, можешь ты тоже рассказать про уровень жизни здесь и про зарплаты местные?
Ну, уровень жизни здесь, я считаю, что вполне как бы соответствует уровню жизни в центральных районах России. Вот. Зарплаты не сильно отличаются там от зарплаты в Санкт-Петербурге. И...
Какая средняя зарплата?
Ну, где-то, наверное, 40-45.
Я знаю, что тут есть еще субсидии. Можешь про это рассказать?
У нас наш как бы оклад есть полярный коэффициент, он там 2,3, умножается оклад на 2,3, то есть при условии, если ты получаешь зарплату там 100 рублей, то ты получаешь 230 рублей, откуда удерживается еще там потом подоходный налог. Ну, дополнительные отпуска, 24 дня дополнительных, тоже оплачиваемых. Ну, там, медицинское какое-то дополнительное обслуживание и тому подобное.
По-моему, ты еще говорил, что у вас бесплатные авиабилеты есть.
Да, нам раз в 2 года оплачивают авиа, ЖД-билеты или топливо за пользование личным транспортом.
Но я также знаю то, что мы с тобой обсуждали, очень много людей, к сожалению, молодых уезжает с Кольского полуострова.
Да, ну вот я не то чтобы уверен, но думаю, что это вот из-за созданного парникового эффекта в больших городах такого, потому что созданы комфортные условия для жизни, ничего не нужно придумывать, никакой досуг организовывать не надо, все придумано уже за тебя.
Good morning, guys. Here's our wonderful look. We're trying to see at least a little bit of northern lights, but it's, as you see, snowfall now. Probably we won't be able. No, туда, там нет. We are walking now kind of in the forest. I don't know if you will be able to see it. We will try now. No, like it's not even snowy, blin. It started snowy when I start making video. Like we can't see yet. And I'm afraid of wolves, but let's go. Unfortunately, that night we couldn't see the northern lights. The new day we decided to start with snowmobiles riding. I never tried in my life, so I'm really excited. And of course I have a lot of clothes on me, I even don't know. And yeah, this costume is for children and it's so huge on me. Anyways, I don't think it's gonna be scary. Let's go down anyways. I don't think it will be scary, so I'm very excited. And I'll try to record some videos then. It was amazing, guys. Definitely incredible experience. Absolutely advise you to try it. And yeah, it's easier than jet ski safari. Kirovsk is really famous for its ski resort, and of course I couldn't help but going there for snowboarding. On the top of the mountain there is a new restaurant and the food there is just a masterpiece. Despite of the fact that dishes are served amazingly, it's also so delicious and the desserts there are so unique. I have no words. Sometimes they have moss or plants inside, but you can trust me on this. It was one of the best things I ever tried in my life. Later we arrived to probably one of the best places on Kola Peninsula, Husky Park, Lovozero. my look when it's minus 20, 21. And do you see noise? Do you hear noise? Yeah, we are going, I don't know how to tell it, like dogs riding. Probably I'm wrong, but I know down it, so excited. Hey, hey there. Ой, привет. By the way, guys, please remind me next time before my new trip that I hate cold. I like warm weather. Please remind me because every time seems like I'm forgetting about it. Guys, I don't know if I can say it, but my me level is just off of the scale. They're so cute, they're so adorable, like they're so nice, they're so kind, and I can say this so many times. It like, oh my god, really, they're so cute. And you know, I'm fond of dogs. I also have a dog in Moscow, so for me it was just a paradise. Of course, I was playing with the dogs, and one gave me 5 to my eye. Just the win of life. After playing with the dogs, we went to see the reindeers. And they actually live in the forest, but sometimes local people here like calling them to give them some food, and they call them Instagrammable deers. And trust me, sometimes they really want to take bread from your hand. The guy who works there said there are 2 types of deers. One is rider deer, another one is Instagrammable deer because of the food. Ah, you see, no food. Goodbye. It's such an amazing experience. I had a little bit similar outside of Moscow. There is also some deer farm, but here it's cool because they actually live in the forest and the field and just come here to eat. This is exactly what you expect from the north, right, guys? You should come here at least once, if not in Russia, then in Finland or not. No. Why? I'm the hate one. Okay, anyways, so heavy. For our next activity, we really needed to put some warm clothes on us. My new look, guys. It's by the way heavy, but super warm. Yeah, exactly. Dogs riding, and it was amazing, guys. Amazing.
Down by the water, watch it come and go home. I wish we were both to like say.
This is Russia. Can't describe how we got cold, so lunch was just the best thing. And another dish, and I think this is deer. Don't mind my look now, guys, because I'm after this dog's riding. This is, even though it's deer, it looks like a really sweet dish. That's what my granddad, for example, still used to eat all the time. That's what they eat in the past. And deer, by the way, yesterday we tried in a restaurant. It was ok. It wasn't so tasty, but this one really good. And some dessert. In this park, you can spend a night in a gorgeous cottage and just look at these panoramic windows and everything. Like, it was amazing. It was such a place where you definitely want to stay, not just for one night, but much longer. They said that they already saw the northern lights. We are on the way to the field now. Since it was minus 30 degrees Celsius outside, you really need to put warm clothes on you. To be really honest, that time we couldn't really see the northern lights. On the pictures it's noticeable, but in real life, not that much.
We did it! We did it! Show it the picture.
This is incredible.
Ah, guys, that's me! And that's so visible. You can't see, but that's so visible. You can't see me, but I just want to share. It's something indescribable. And I don't know, I'm ready to cry. It's so beautiful. I wish each of you, at least once in their life, will see this because it's... I have no words.
А сколько у тебя вообще людей вот из класса уехало? Я помню, ты говорил какие-то сумасшедшие цифры,
Ну
что
да,
из
с
класса...
моего класса, наверное, вот из 30 человек, мне кажется, человек 20 уехало. И, ну, то есть Москва, Петербург, кто-то, ну, в другую страну уехал.
А вот из класса твоей сестры, по-моему,
Да,
все уехали,
да,
и она
и
тоже.
она в том числе, да. То есть переехали все из Мурманска, никого не осталось. То есть вся активная вот эта часть населения, молодая, она, конечно, отсюда уезжает. Какая-то, конечно, часть возвращается, но малая. Вот.
Но это очень грустно, я очень надеюсь, что все-таки это изменится, потому что, ну, обидно, только, ну, регион начал развиваться пару лет назад, и то, что все молодые, которые должны именно развивать, продолжать развивать вот регион, они уезжают.
Ну, я считаю, что те, кому надо, они здесь останутся, те, кто себя здесь комфортно чувствует, те, кто нашел себе здесь занятия. То есть это больше вопрос именно адаптации. Не ты подстраиваешь условия под себя, а ты подстраиваешься под условия. Это вот как там есть.
Ну, давай такой вопрос, который, я думаю, многим интересен. Опасно ли тут?
Нет.
Вообще нет?
Нет, вообще нет. Нисколько.
Слушай, ну вот, а если, например, иностранец приедет вот без знания русского языка, он сможет как-то тут?
Ну, в любом случае, как бы, как и в любой другой, наверное, стране, когда ты приезжаешь, несколько там основных каких-то фраз нужно на том языке, на котором в этой стране разговаривают, уметь сказать. Но, в принципе, здесь более-менее все с английским у людей. Ну, изъясниться смогут. То есть, может быть, там какого-то диалога по душам не получится, но объяснить свои желания, потребности ты сможешь, как бы тебя поймут.
Окей, слушай, спасибо огромное за это интервью. Я думаю, мы все очень многое выучили от этого. Огромное спасибо. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this small interview with Ilya. I also learned something new, and I hope you as well. So guys, this is the view, how we woke up. This panoramic windows, of course, like amazing, the best thing in the houses that can be. And I think this is the time to finish our video, because in 20 minutes we already go to airport. And I would just say that it was an incredible trip. Even though we have not visited Teriberka, which is one of the most popular places here on Kola Peninsula, we still got an amazing experience. We ride a Husky, we were hugging deers, even though who just wanted to eat from snacks from us. But the most important thing, we saw Northern Lights. This was my goal, my dream, the reason why I wanted to visit this region. So I'm very happy. And guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If so, don't forget to push the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and let's show Russia and whole world together.